when you're hiring a person with a disability, the major concerns that you've got are, or that we've had, have been how those people will react to the nature of our business. Not so much about their limitations, because we've got, well, my wife has a saying, we work to our best ability every day, and that ability changes. So our best one day will be different than the next. What we ask is that we work up to that ability. As managers, you learn strengths and weaknesses of people, and you adjust how those strengths can benefit the business and how those weaknesses need to be compensated by the other parts of the team. So our concerns come down to how, as management, we create the ability for someone to succeed within that framework. Whether it's a physical disability, mental disability, or just straight concerns about the environment that they're within. As managers, those are the concerns that you have to take into account, is how you're going to utilize an employee's abilities to benefit the business as a whole. What's good for an employee is usually good for the overall of the business, as long as it doesn't come at the cost of your other employees, because the team needs to succeed together. Inclusion's not a scary thing to deal with. Inclusion should be part of any business's business plan. With inclusion comes in all shapes and sizes. It comes in all age groups. It comes in all it comes with all shapes and colors. Because I can't say that word right now. So being an inclusive employer, to myself and to our restaurant, means that we're taking into account any person that comes through the door, to make sure that they have an opportunity to advocate for themselves. So we do not dismiss anybody on any other merit than their interview and their performance. Gratifying. From a business level, a person with a disability is another employee that has the potential to help us accomplish the task of making a customer happy. And we treat them no differently than that. They're another cog in the machine, but a cog that has potentially more ability to grow than someone that just shows up for a paycheck. More than anything, the team of employees, they learn a greater skill set than someone that's coming in that needs the inclusion themselves. Our workplace, I don't believe, has changed a great deal being an inclusive employer. We may have to make certain shifts with different employees, but physically we do the same thing every day. We may have to adjust the expectations of how those tasks get accomplished, but the change is only what we would expect of change with any employee. If an employer came to me and asked about our experience with being an inclusive employer, and if Inclusion's Foothills came to them with the opportunity, I would say understand exactly what your expectations of that person are going to be, and more importantly, what the expectations of that person are going to be to you. Because you've got a role in development with any employee. But when they're in a position that their ability to do the job that they're assigned, it's usually done correctly, on time, and with an efficiency that somebody that's showing up for a paycheck has no buy-in to do. They also want to learn more, because once they've had a success and they have that feeling of success and you've been a part of that, they look for another success within you. So I can't say enough good things about taking on somebody with a disability. When everything's all said and done, when you're looking to inclusion fulfills, or you've got a person that comes through the door that will either present as different than what you would say would be a normal hire, you've got somebody that is interested in doing more than just having a paycheck. They've got something within themselves that they're trying to overcome that's different than a 30-year-old male white dude that has the right education and so on and so on and so on, that walks in and goes, I'm your only option. I don't want somebody that thinks they're my only option. I want somebody that wants to be part of the solution. And when you've got somebody that wants to be included as part of that solution, there's usually a degree of buy-in that you don't get from someone else.